Previously, we analyzed the sinister proxies found throughout defendant Kim Kardashian's April 23 Instagram post. We observed the plausibility that Japan's red dot was proxy for an assassin's target. Allegedly, the Japan landmarks were also proxies for the landmarks in East Cleveland, Ohio, where my cousin lived before his disappearance and demise. Train rides and bamboo forest, end of quote, parallels East Cleveland's Windermere Rapids Station and Forest Hill Park. The Japanese restaurant that featured menu entrees on its exterior also had a parallel in my cousin's neighborhood. The red and green ice, both inside boat-shaped dishes, held up with spread-apart fingers with a conspicuous tree in the background, was a sinister proxy of where my cousin's body would be found some 12 days later after defendant Kim Kardashian posted these covert images. She was allegedly mimicking Cleveland Metro Park's logo. Now, this episode focuses on her curious use of movie titles in that same month. Fast and Furious, Poetic Justice, a subtle inference to Marilyn Monroe's movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. Kill Bill, Power Rangers, and the previous month, on March 25, 2023, she made an inference to Pretty Woman. The question is, are there nefarious implications with these movie titles and the disappearance and the demise involving my cousin Thaddeus L. Coleman? He disappeared on April 14, 2023. His car was found the next day, April 15, 2023, at Forest Hill Park, which has a large pond. Tragically, his floating body was discovered by a fisherman on April 29, 2023. The authorities, press, and media have led the public to believe this unfortunate event started on April 14, 2023, with TLC's disappearance. The missing piece to this true crime puzzle actually started years ago. My assertion is in November 2018. It involved a screenplay. Yes, a movie script I wrote and pitched to the defendants, the Kardashian and Jenners. The working title was I Know What You Did to Me. The tagline, a family secret to die for. As you can see, I registered with the Writers Guild of America West, December 2018. In hindsight, this mock movie poster became a foreboding reality. Nevertheless, what inspired me to write this original custom screenplay starring Kim Kardashian? If you guessed the 1997 cult classic I Know What You Did Last Summer, you hit the nail right on the head. Interestingly, who was the antagonist in this movie? Yes, a fisherman. A significant storyline, and this is a spoiler, from the story I wrote and pitched 8 years ago. Kris Jenner, to protect her surviving daughters from accidentally killing Kim in a prank turned fatal, she disposes of Kim's body in the ocean. That fact alone suggests my cousin, TLC, didn't cause his own demise. It was foul play. Literally, a page out of I Know What You Did to Me. Note this excerpt. Character CD. Me, making my screen debut ironically as a detective. Sure you do. Here's my theory. You murdered Kim Kardashian, put her body behind her mother's Lamborghini, and dumped the body in the ocean somewhere. Talk about movie madness. Speaking of a pretty woman coincidence, I wrote a true crime memoir about a pretty woman and the Cleveland Strangler. She and I had dynamics like Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, but gritty, raw, with social and criminal justice at its core. Kim and her mother are seen here in her March 25, 23 Instagram post, captioned, "Big mistake. Big. Huge." This was Julia Roberts' character's quote. Did it have sinister implications for my cousin? Note, Pretty Woman hit the box office in 1990. In 2023, that was the 33rd year anniversary of this movie. Interestingly, this series is 2 weeks away from my cousin's April 14th, 2023 disappearance. He was born on May 2nd, 1989. He too, at this time, was only 33 years old. As you can see, he was a big and hefty young man. And I had authored a true crime memoir about a pretty woman. So, what mistake did I make that would affect my cousin? Enter Exhibit A. The title page for the civil action I dismissed without prejudice in Los Angeles Superior Court, March 16, 2023. 9 days before defendant's Kim Kardashian Pretty Woman post. Allegedly, because I didn't dismiss the lawsuit with prejudice, which means to never pursue again, the Kardashian Jenners were planning to retaliate on my cousin, Thaddeus Lawrence Coleman, real soon. So, following the timeline and the movie titles, here's what we have. Fast and Furious. Kim is in car number 4 on April 4th. The clues, or proxies, are in the date and car numbers. Car number 14 is conspicuously empty. Thaddeus Lawrence Coleman goes missing on April 14th. His abandoned car was found the next day at Forestdale Park. Note, this park has a very large pond. Was this poetic justice or retribution? Why does Kim's eldest daughter have a silver choker on? Was someone put in a position where they couldn't breathe? Why is an underage girl holding a wine glass with a red colored beverage? Is that a sinister proxy for red rum? Or murder spelled backwards? See Marilyn Monroe on her t-shirt? A scene from Gentleman Prefers Blondes, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. We all know that diamonds are sparkling and illuminous stones. Is this t-shirt an inference to the nefarious secret elite organized crime? Defendant Kim Kardashian will post a diamond emoji just 2 months later with the caption, "Just a reminder," on June 30th, 2023. What's the reminder? She enthusiastically photographs herself with the ocean serving as the backdrop. The connection is abundantly clear. It's fascinating that the day before the poetic justice post, Kim Kardashian appears to be inside a morgue on April 15th, 2023. Yes, the day after my cousin's disappearance. Was he allegedly murdered on this date? If that was the case, then the Kill Bill, a Quentin Tarantino revenge movie, would explain her inference in these posts, along with another quote from the movie that is a proxy for future targeting: me. We have unfinished business. A civil assault. The district judge's lawfully required fact-finding glossed over this evidence. 12 days after the Kill Bill revenge post on April 29, 2023 at 3:30 a.m., a fisherman, while fishing for walleye with a lamp to detect their eyes that glow in the dark, spotted a floating body. Tragically, it turned out to be my first cousin, TLC, Thaddeus L. Coleman. 5 miles from his abandoned car, he mysteriously ended up in Lake Erie at the marina. How did he get there without use of his vehicle? If self-deletion was his intention, why not do it at Forest Hill Park when he exited his vehicle? It has a large pond. The facts and evidence contradict the authorities' premise. Why the mutually accepted discrepancy? This was obviously Act 3 with the recovery of my cousin's body. However, what do you think this movie madness title should be? The answer allegedly lies with Cleveland Metro Parks Police. It has jurisdiction over the marina where TLC was discovered. When I asked for a digital copy of our recorded interview 6 months earlier, Cleveland Metro Parks Police didn't tell me they deleted it. Note carefully their response, and I quote, "The requested video interview with Charles Newton and the detectives does not exist. The recording was purged from our system." To state the obvious, it is against state and federal laws for any police department to purge or delete any information documented in a police report. Ohio Sunshine Laws or public records pursuant to Ohio Revised Code 149.43, and I quote, "Public records means any public records kept by any public office," end of quote. The language here is as plain as day. The video identified these alleged high-profile perpetrators for my cousin's demise. A retaliation for the 2022 lawsuit at the Los Angeles Superior Court located in Long Beach, California. When the lieutenant said, "purged from our system," I immediately thought of this movie, The Purge. The premise is it is legally permitted to commit murder for 12 hours overnight. Was he covertly trying to tell me something? Worse, was he allegedly a co-conspirator with defending Kim Kardashian for this premeditated demise? To be continued. Next episode, Yay, the Fisherman. Court of public opinion. What word does Kim Kardashian's June 30th, 2023 IG post, caption, "Just a reminder," have in common with the Purge movie poster? Reminder. 12 hours it is legal to commit murder. Was Cleveland Metro Parks Police co-conspirators with defending Kim Kardashian in the demise of Thaddeus L. Coleman? What say you? If you have any doubts, look at the background.